I'm wearing this Manta sleep mask and it is so dark, like it's proper blackout. You think blackout curtains are good. This is amazing.
Does that mean that Manta Sleep have sponsored this video?
Yes, they have.
They have?
They have.
Right. I cannot see a thing. It's
No.
absolutely pitch black.
No, I know, it's super dark.
Really comfortable, and these ones even have adjustable razor thin speakers
Yep.
in the ears that slide back and forward depending on the shape of your head.
That's it.
And I can confirm, as someone who studied sound engineering for years,
Yes.
they actually sound really good. Manta Sleep have provided us with a discount code. You get 10% off if you use discount code OBDave.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what? I mean, this is like daytime napping on the couch
Right.
when the curtains are open.
Yep.
Plonk this on.
Having worked in obviously healthcare industries for most of my career, I've worked night shifts and trying to sleep during the day.
Yeah.
Even with blackout curtains and blinds, there's always that gap of light that gets through and it wakes you up or it keeps you awake because your body clock obviously wants to be awake in the sunlight. So having something like this is so useful for those night shifts.
Yeah. You know what I think that'd actually be great for, and it's just dawned on me in a second.
Go on.
Have you ever had to stay in hospital for a prolonged time? Like
Do you know
sleep
what?
over in hospital?
Not for a prolonged time, but the few times I have, even overnight, it's been very difficult to sleep with the noise on the ward and then the light coming through corridors.
It can be miserable, can't it? Use discount code OBDave at the checkout to get 10% off.
Yes.
And thanks to Manta Sleep for sponsoring the video. We appreciate it.
Definitely. Hi guys, Dave and Ash here. I love interrupting Dave. We are here to entertain you, and that means we are a lovely bunch of YouTubers. Deedly-dee. Here we are
Right,
to
I'm just going to say,
you.
I'm about to introduce you to Dream Theatre. So there's going to be some actual music fans watching this video.
Here to make you laugh.
It's depressing.
Come on, one day you'll sing along with me.
I'll have to be sauced up.
We haven't done a drunken episode in a while, actually.
No, people did comment when I used to do this on my own and you weren't on the channel, and there was quite a few videos where I'd have the biggest gin and tonic you've ever seen, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I love that.
It was when you wore the white vest and the cowboy hat that made me happy.
Yeah, and I was drinking Bud Lights just like 2 days before all the drama happened, and I was releasing videos wearing a cowboy hat, a wife beater vest and a Bud Light in my hand. It wasn't the best look, and it was awful timing.
I still think you look sexy.
I think I look sexy. That was the problem. Anyway, right. We reacted to Mike Portnoy on Drumeo.
Yes, it was amazing.
Doing the Avenged Sevenfold song.
What an unbelievable drummer.
But I think we have reacted to another Drumeo with Portnoy, haven't we?
No, that was
that the first? That was your first introduction?
I'd never seen him before. Honestly, I didn't recognise him.
There's been a time before where I've said, I need to introduce you to Dream Theatre. Like when we've done a reaction, I've said, we need to react to Dream Theatre.
I feel like you did.
So I feel like it would have been, if it wasn't the keyboard player on the keyboard equivalent of Drumeo, then it would have been Portnoy, I think.
It must have been. Obviously, maybe I've just not remembered, but wow. I thought I would have remembered because he had so many pieces to his drum kit. It's like he kind of stands out.
Yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable. Like,
unbelievable guy.
I used to have a DVD that was live at the Budokan in Japan, and it's filmed and produced so well, and you get all of the instruments, you get all the drum kit, and like, because it's filmed so well, you get to see how ridiculous his drum kit actually is. Anyway, I was umming and ahhing about what Dream Theatre song to introduce Ash to. I was going to go for In the Name of God, because it's one of my favourite Dream Theatre songs. I don't profess to be a Dream Theatre aficionado. There's a few albums I've got. I like them. I haven't listened to everything. Okay. I'm no expert, but there's some albums I really like. Just putting that out there. But thankfully, they took the decision out of my hands by releasing a new song.
Ooh.
So we just react to that instead as your introduction to them.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
There you go. It's 10 minutes and 11 songs. 10 minutes and 11 songs? Seconds. Of hopefully proggy goodness. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? See how you tried to take my intro away and I've just bulldozed you and just talked over you?
No, I still got my theme tune in there and I still distracted you and annoyed you. So I win.
You didn't annoy me. I'm in a good mood tonight. I've had about 17 coffees today. Right, Dream Theatre, Night Terrors. Night Terrors or Terror? Night Terror. I haven't heard this either. I'm excited for this.
Releasing time for spooky season.
It's got a spooky feel already, hasn't it?
Such a ridiculous drum kit. I think it was the keyboardist. I recognise the goatee.
Yeah, makes sense. Three kick drums. Three kick drums on his drum kit.
I know, it's
Just-
mental. Such a dude. Nice.
Spiders seeking shelter, fading with the dawn, vanishing at sunrise as morning light shines on. Sacrificial martyr, victim dressed in white, headed for the slaughter. Angels cry for her tonight. To the cross at the stake, to the lions on the record break. I break.
Right, we've got to throw a pause
I
in
really
there.
enjoy this. Like, they're actually a fantastic band. Like, obviously, I've only seen the keyboardist and the drummer so far.
Yeah.
And it all works so well together. Like, you could hear every instrument included in the songs, because sometimes you get bands where they're like the certain instruments, especially like the bass, is sort of like overshadowed.
Yeah.
This
Root
works
notes
really
in the
nicely
background.
together.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the voice. That was an unusual pleasantry. Like, he looks like he's going to be dead gruff almost.
Were you,
a bit
were you
lower
thinking,
tone.
like, because we react to a lot of dirtier stuff, maybe he was
Yes.
going to be growling or
Yes.
something? Right. I never even
Whereas
considered
he
that,
kind
to be
of
honest.
reminds me... Who am I thinking of? Who sings Hotel California? What's the name of the band again?
The Eagles.
No. Who am I thinking of?
It's the Eagles, isn't it? Hotel California.
It must be. I'm thinking of someone else then.
Yeah,
Hold on.
scumbags. They give people copyright strikes for even doing cover versions of their
Oh,
songs.
charming.
Yeah, so
No, I'm thinking of someone
fuck
else. Who am I thinking of?
I'm sure it'll come to you.
So annoying.
It's worth noting, I think this is the first single with Mike Portnoy, the drummer, back in the band.
Because we talked about this in
Yeah.
his Drumeo thing,
I
is that
think-
he took a gap out and
I
he
think he
actually
left.
looked after
I think he left it might have been 2009, 2010. It's a lot
he
longer ago
he
than
was
I thought.
working with that other band, wasn't he?
But that came about after he'd left Dream Theater, working with Avenged Sevenfold.
That's what I mean. So
think.
in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wasn't listening to him in the time where he wasn't in the band. And people have said they kind of like
Paradise City. Who's the band of that?
Guns N' Roses.
That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. That's the kind of voice he has, don't you think?
It's not as raspy as Axl Rose. It's
No.
smoother and it's much nicer. But
Yeah.
it's that higher register.
It's a
sort
high
of thing.
register, yeah. So I distracted you, but you were talking about
This is allegedly they went in a different direction slightly, and I didn't really listen at the time. I was listening to other stuff. This is like the Dream Theater that I've always really loved.
okay.
This sound, it's just
So Mike coming back has sort of brought them back into the same direction.
maybe
Okay.
yeah.
Mind awake, body at rest, drifting through sleep transitions. Borderland state, swimming through waves, century train condition. Without warning, I fall down the bottomless well. Flesh is crawling, need to claw my way out of this hell. By the sword on the wheel, twisting in the wind, pierce the silence with a scream. Why can't I remember anything? Night terror, hysteria, nocturnal trial by fire. Eyes open wide, but I can't see.
Kind of folky. No? You had to pause at the singing.
No, that whole solo section went on for about 4 minutes, and we can't put a pause in there.
No, it was. Do you know what? This band has unbelievably talented musicians.
Yeah.
But you sort of shook your head at me, but I feel like little parts of it, like
No,
especially when the keyboard is involved, it sounded a little bit folky.
I just didn't want to have the conversation about it during that section. That's why.
Oh, you were just enjoying it?
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
fair
like
enough.
it's proggy, which like a lot of
proggy's
proggy
a
music
better way, yeah.
can incorporate scales and genres, and it kind of is like the gloves are off. You can do what you want.
Yeah, it's really cool.
To an extent. So they've got songs where there's little jazzy sections and stuff, and like anything goes as long as it's
It
good.
works. It's kind of fun. I like it. It's like 3 or 4 different songs all in one. Like they're connected, but they're not connected at the same time.
They've got concept albums where the whole album is just one story.
That's cool.
And it's just
I'm really enjoying them. They are so talented. Like, what an unbelievable set of musicians.
absolute peak musicians. Like,
But it's definitely the keyboardist that you introduced me to.
Yeah,
before.
I
totally
thought I had.
recognise
Yeah.
him. Really do.
yeah, they are just next level peak
Yes,
musicians.
sick.
But songwriting as well is just nothing feels wasted.
No.
It doesn't feel like you've got 2 minutes of just back into that. Everything is just keeps your interest constantly.
It's so fascinating. Yeah, it's really good. It's really enjoyable.
Yeah, nice. Jesus.
Unbelievable. That's awesome. They're a great band. So much fun. Chaotic and fun.
Just absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dream Theatre.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a song to introduce me to. And I've met 2 of the musicians on previous videos.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the piano
You know what
version of Drumeo was
do you know what I
called, but it
think
was
it
like
was?
piano or pianist or something.
It's called Key something, is it?
I think it is beginning with a P. Quick,
can't remember.
Google it. I bet it is.
Key. Just do piano covers. Here's Tenacious D. I think it was Tenacious D.
It was definitely Tenacious D. It was. That was
Yeah,
the one.
there's our reaction
There's
to
our
it.
reaction right there. It's piano 8.
Piano.
Piano
Nice.
T.
Well, there you go. I'm so happy they've released a new song.
Same.
And that it's taken the pressure off me with introducing you to a Dream Theatre song.
Well, yeah.
But also, what an unbelievable song to introduce you to
And
for the first time.
unbelievable musicians. I mean, I got to experience, like I said, obviously the guitar, the keyboardist and the drummer, and what a great band altogether. They're fabulous. They're so much fun.
Yeah. They've been going forever as well. Like,
That's awesome.
I think let's have a look. Dream Theatre. Let's go for Wikipedia. And formation 1985.
3 years before I was born.
Yeah, a year before I was born. My first album was Images and Words.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like I could go back. They've got so many albums that I haven't heard, but there's probably like 4 or 5 albums that I listened to religiously when I was younger.
Sick.
Unbelievable. There you go.
Super cool band.
Let us know what you thought of that in the comments section. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yeah.
Don't forget we do full episode watch-alongs of Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Great British Bake Off over on Patreon. We'd love to see you there. But we just love having you here anyway. So
yeah, and always get up in the comments. We appreciate hearing from you guys. We do try and respond as much as we can. I'm usually up in the comments after the video is released.
Yep.
I do try and go back a couple of days, but if you have commented on a video that's like from 4 or 5 days ago, we're a bit slow to catch up on those.
Yeah.
But we love you guys.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers, guys. We'll see you
Bye.
soon.